Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Bryan's Business World. We're talking today about what you should do as a real estate investor in a very frothy and very overheated real estate market. So, the folks I want to talk to today in this segment are actually professional real estate investors who likely already own a property or two, maybe even several ones, and they might be debating, this person might be debating, whether or not to continue investing in the current environment or to sit it out. So let's dive into this topic and discuss a few things. So first of all, sort of first rule of thumb, investing for investing's sake. A terrible idea. So if you are a professional real estate investor or you have a significant amount of real estate investment, the idea that you have to continue investing for its own sake or continue doing it, or you want to get in on this hot market, is an absolutely terrible idea. There may be the most judicious investment decision for you, may be to sit and wait things out. Asset prices are very high. There is inflation that has entered the picture. And while money, capital, is still relatively cheap in terms of low interest rates, that may change as well. But if asset prices are astronomically high and there's a lot of inflation, cheap money, candidly, doesn't help you very much as an investor. And also, again, very high asset prices may make a lot of deals, it may kill a lot of deals, or it may make a lot of deals not make any sense because the rents that you can get or future appreciation may be very questionable. In other words, there's such a high price built into the asset, any future return by cash flows or equity appreciation might be dubious, to say the least. So, sort of first thing to clear the air on this subject, that yeah, it might be fine to sit this out and make that kind of decision, and that may be the smartest investment decision in the current environment. Now, one sort of other thing to think about is, are the price increases of late going to be sustainable or not? Many people do not think they are sustainable. There will be a leveling out in the future. I think that the leveling out in the future is always, well, at a certain point, things will level. Things don't climb to the moon. However, I think, it's very unlikely that you're going to have a dramatic leveling in the near term, or that prices may not increase substantially in the near and even in the long term. So if you do sit this one out, one sort of troubling or difficult thing for a lot of real estate investors is that there may be a lot of future price increases. And even though assets are high right now, they may look pretty cheap to the future. So it's a complicated decision. On one hand, you've got a lot of investors who have property. They made a lot of money on the appreciation. Maybe they've even liquidated some, saying, maybe I'll ride this out. On the other hand, if they can find the right deals, I think at least a few investors, if not many, are wondering if this is sort of the beginning of a very, very long-term and sustained price increase or price increases in the American real estate market. So difficult decisions. So what should you do as an investor if you do still want to participate and don't want to sit this out, which, as we've said, may be a very rational decision? So 3 rules of thumb for the professional real estate investor. Number 1, be extremely disciplined on the maximum price that you are willing to pay for any purchase. Okay, so again, let me underscore that. Be extremely disciplined on the maximum price you're going to pay for any piece of real estate. We're in an age of bidding wars, multiple offers, and not just on residential property, on duplexes, apartment complexes, you name it. And overpaying, and especially now, overpaying in an already overheated high price market could be disastrous for your future return. So absolutely have that. Know what your top dollar is, your top price, and religiously follow that in all circumstances. And of course, don't be afraid to walk away. So second sort of rule of thumb if you are going to participate in this very overheated market as a professional investor. make sure you have a very clear idea of what type of asset you want to buy. Exactly what it is, what are you looking for in the real estate market? Is it a duplex? Is it a quadplex? Apartment complex, single family home? Have a very, very clear idea of the particular asset you wish to buy. I would not approach this very overheated and frothy market with saying, well, let's see what's available. I think you need to go in with a very clear, very defined, and very disciplined approach to the kind of asset or type of assets you're looking to buy. That combined with a maximal price and following the discipline of walking away if it goes over that, I think will put you in the best type of position. The third technique to help you if you are a professional real estate in this kind of market, or rather professional real estate investor in this kind of overheated market, is to cultivate what I call inside information and market insiders. So what is inside information or market insiders? Those are essentially, you want to cultivate a network of investors and or realtors, brokers that can provide you information in advance of when something is coming on the market. This can be invaluable. So many of the best deals never ever hit the open market. It's all done through referral networks, word of mouth, that type of thing. And that's very easy to get, well, I wouldn't say it's very easy, but the technique is very easy to get in on how you do that, which is you cultivate networks, you network with people, you go to professional organizations, you get your word around. One thing is you need to make it very well known, getting back to one of my earlier points, what exactly are the kind of assets that you wish to buy? So once people know that you're a reliable real estate investor and you purchase X type of asset, your referral network, your insider network can be on the lookout for that for you. So this can be, again, brokers and realtors. It can also be investors. A certain investor may be looking to sell the exact type of asset that you're wanting to buy. And if you're hooked into a network of investors, brokers, and realtors, that can be a great way to find that. So if they know you buy this and you're serious and disciplined, then you're going to make a deal happen very painlessly for both sides in that scenario. So again, cultivate insiders, cultivate inside information, and cultivate your network as a professional real estate investor. I hope you've enjoyed this segment today. Please leave some comments below and follow us, email us. We look forward to hearing from you soon.